Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Damien, and I'm just gonna go over a little recap of my recent race. I ran in the Indianapolis Monumental Marathon 6 days ago on November 9th, and it's Friday, November 15th. I just got done with my first run back since the marathon. Just did 3 easy miles, so nothing too crazy. The pace was like 7:10 or something like that. Not too fast, but my legs felt good, but they did feel heavy still. So I figured I'll just take it easy for a couple more days and then get back into it eventually. But I just wanted to go over my race and kind of just go over my splits because I ran a 2:53 for my first marathon, which I was pretty pumped about. The goal was to go out and try to run under 2:55, and I was able to do it. I'm going to put the splits right up here on the screen. So I'm going to put these up there real fast. Sorry. Put the splits right up here on the screen. So you can see my Strava post, Indianapolis Monumental Marathon. You can read more about it there on the post, but I'm going to discuss it now, my splits and everything. I went out and was just trying to go like 640s the first few miles because my game plan was to try to go through the half at like 126, 127, and then finish and just try to run under 255. My first one, not really knowing what to expect as far as the wall and everything. So tried to prepare myself as best as I could for that. But so the splits here: mile 1, 629, mile 2, 641, mile 3, 610, mile 4, 630, mile 5, 630, mile 6, 633. So all this first 10K, I felt really comfortable. I think I have to find my my splits through the 10K and the 5K. But I think the 5K was like 20 and the 10K was like 40 something, 40 minutes and some change. So, but mile 7, 632, mile 8, 631, mile 9, 633, mile 10, 630. So the first 10 miles, I was almost perfectly on pace, which knew I was going to be able to do that because I've ran 10 or 11 miles at marathon pace before at the end of my long runs before. So that was one of my big workouts I did before the marathon. So I knew mentally I could get through 10 or 11 miles. Then 11 came 637, 12, 643, 13, 633, 14, 625, 15, 636, 16, 636, 17, 615, 18, I ran a 621. And then these next few miles, I kind of dropped down because I started feeling good. 18 was a 621, 19 was a 620, mile 20 of this marathon, my first one was a 6 flat. So I probably could have been a little bit more conservative there and ran maybe another 620. And that probably would have set me up for the next couple miles to feel a little better because I ran the 6 flat, mile 20, mile 21, back to 634, mile 22, back to 623. And then this is when I experienced the wall, which I knew eventually it was going to be inevitable to face. But as you can see here, mile 23, 650, mile 24, 659, and then mile 25, 644, mile 28, 628. So closed the last half mile or whatever it says in the 5:59. So I tried to pick it up there at the end, but I definitely hit the wall at 23 and 24. Right here you can see them highlighted on Strava. And you guys can all go look at this and see what my heart rate and all that stuff is if you want to compare the data or anything. But 650, I was like, my stomach started knotting up and I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a long last 3 miles. And then luckily mile 24, I started to kind of pull out of it. And then by mile 25, I was feeling better again. Like I was like so close to the finish line. I was like, oh, I got this. Let's go. Like, don't think about your stomach, just finish. So those are the splits. And overall, I was very happy with the race because my times and everything were really good as far as what I was expecting. I came through the 5K at 20:53, came through the 10K at 41:20. So I'll put all these up on the screen too, my splits from the race, from the bib number and everything. 15K came in at 61:54, 20K was 122, and then my first half was 127.04. So that was kind of right on what I thought I was trying to hit, to try to go sub 255. Whether that be just by a couple minutes or like 254, I was kind of just expecting to feel it out. So got through the halfway point, and I was feeling pretty good. So then 17, 18, 19 is whenever I tried to pick it up a little bit, because I was like, I got this. And then as you can see here, I think through 40K, 35 to 40K is my slowest 5K. So my pace, they were all under 6:45 for the most part, 6:40, except the first 5K and then the last 5K. So gotta get that figured out. But my middle section of the race was pretty good. I negative split, I think, by almost a minute. So that was good. I was glad to see that on my on the paces and everything. So, but overall, a really good experience, and I'm excited to get back into doing some speed stuff this winter, and then pick out a spring marathon maybe, or even a summer marathon. And then I'm gonna try to record a lot more so I can actually bring you guys with me and show you like my training plan more in depth, and just try to remember to make videos maybe weekly instead of like every other week or every other month, because it's been a while since I've posted. So last time I think I was running around with a tank top or no shirt on, and now I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So the weather's getting colder. As you can see, there's no leaves on the trees or anything anymore. So, but thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know how I'm doing, or like anything I can do to improve, or anything. If you guys have any questions, let me know, because I'm new to this and still trying to figure it out. So appreciate it.